For cheap D2R items, visit aoeah.com. You get 3% off with the code ARIAD. Check the link in the description. Hello and welcome everybody. In this video we will take a look at the Desync bug that occurs with the Paladin's charge attack, especially in combination with his running speed aura. In PvE you can even see this bug sometimes with the undead hordes, which can be found in front of and in Nilatak's temple for example. However, in PvP it is much more relevant and can lead to a death by some spooky ranged effects. The bug can work to someone's own advantage, but also to one's disadvantage. For example, if getting stuck at some obstacles like holes in the ground and just realizing this afterwards because the game sets your character back. But in this case we will see a PvP situation where the bug clearly happened to the disadvantage of the opponent. At first we will see the duel from my perspective. It was a really close match, by the way. Go.
Boah, was war das denn? Ich hab voll die lustigen Grafikfehler gehabt. Weil irgendwas getroffen und getriggert und sonst was halt.
Fuck, ich war auf deinem Golem drauf.
Look mit dem Frieden, Alter! Look mit dem Frieden!
Boah, war das knapp.
Was war das denn?
As you could see, nothing out of the ordinary happened on my screen, but my opponent seemed to perceive it differently. Let's see how the situation has looked like from his point of view. Go.
Go. Boah, was war das denn? Ich hab voll die lustigen Grafikfehler gehabt. Weil irgendwas getroffen und getriggert und sonst was halt.
Fuck, ich war auf deinem Golem drauf.
Look mit dem Frieden, Alter! Look mit dem Frieden!
Boah, war das knapp.
Was war das denn?
In the slow motion you can see it very clearly. The paladin is not at the necromancer yet, executes his attacks in some distance but knocks the necro down. Desynchronization errors happen because we play in real time, but each client has a little latency to the host, so it can happen that you see something on your own screen, but in retrospect it took place differently. The server receives packets of game commands from both players and calculates what happens. Then it sends back the results to both clients. This takes some time due to the latency, and meanwhile the player PC simply outputs on the screen what it has interpolated from the current datasets. However, the computer can't anticipate when the other player suddenly changes his running speed, like when charging and especially when additionally using vigor. In the end, this can result in situations like the shown one. Now we will look at the two shots in direct synchronized juxtaposition, and then we analyze the frames to find out when exactly the desynchronization takes place.
Look mit dem Frieden, Alter! Look mit dem Frieden!
Boah, war das knapp.
Was war das denn?
Since in original speed everything happens so fast, once again the significant pictures in slow motion. On the first 2 frames of this shot you can see that the character positions are still in sync here. Watch the teleport in the next frame. You can see how the paladin arrives on the screen of the necromancer, the distance fits as well. At this point it basically still fits, maybe there is a minimal delay that we can observe now, but it still fits quite well. Here at this point you can see that the delay is minimal. In this frame the necro is already ported on his own screen. For the paladin he still stands on the old position. Just in the following frame the necromancer teleports. All in all it is still quite okay, 1 frame difference actually should not matter. But now we have to pay attention, this is where the desync happens. A few frames later a clear difference is visible. The necro has just ported away and is in some safe distance when looking at his own screen. The paladin does not move for a moment. On the paladin's screen there is no stop and the necro is quite close and ready to get smashed.
Oh, war das knapp. Was war das denn?
Watching again in real-time speed, you realize in what a short time all this has occurred. PvP demands extreme reaction in extreme situations, and some things you have to be careful of. This bug is one of them. You always have to expect it when you fight a paladin. I hope you enjoyed this exciting topic. Everyone who is still unsure if PvP is something for him, just give it a try. My friend with the necro has recently started and already left behind an extremely steep learning curve, so his necromancer is a threat to be taken seriously yet. I say goodbye for today, take care and may the loot be with you.
LOL!